We are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll. Do you like to shop online but hesitate because of the uncertainty about sizing and the quality of some items? Have you came across an outfit that you love to rock, but girl, you want to know more about the company and how their items run first? I get it. Check out TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll on YouTube for the latest updates in plus-size fashion and styles. She does the reviews that you can use. Timing is of the essence, but she will reach out to any company if she's not already signed with them. And get that item or a similar item to try it on first and provide that honest review on sizing, quality, and shipping. She does it all and often can get a discount code exclusively for her subscribers. So subscribe now and shop with confidence knowing if you would size up, size down, or true to size. She also reviews wigs, bundles, hair products. Like I said, she does it all. Measurements are in the description as well as the contact information for business inquiries or collabs. So subscribe today to be a part of the dollhouse where everything is big, bold, and beautiful. The link is in the description box down below.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think I have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh I knew it's you, yeah, boy.
Hey family, how is everybody doing? I see Amari done came in here and got one viewer. All right, Amari, I'm gonna put you down again. Hey, welcome on in, YouTube family. You guys, I miss you guys very much. So I want to see who's all in the building. We got Sanja, Monica, Zena, Dana. Uh-oh, my thing is not moving. Freddie, Katrina. We got Bertha. I see you in the house, Bertha. Nice to see you again. Ruby Turner, Gloria, Diane, Latoya, and is that Anna Lee? Anna Lee Armstrad. That must be from another country. I don't know. Zena, Marsha, Valerie, T-Star, Tina Powers, Diane. But she's been in here quite a few times. I remember the name. She's like, holla. Okay. Family. We're all across international. Joyce, Miss Philly G, Cheryl C, Cherie, come holla at a sister. All right. Ruby and Diane and Bev, and I'm looking. I see Freddie and D Diva and Sherry Manning, Universal LLC, Sanja Watts. And it won't let me go up no more. Okay. Well, that's it. Nancy, come on, Bev. And over here, we have Amari and Mayan and Joyce and Millie Mill. We have Lisa C, Lisa T, Amari, Cole. Cole is in the building. Who is this? Do I want to share? Are you sure you want to add? No, cancel that. I'm trying to see who this is. Maya and Millie Mill. Okay. So you guys, I know you guys were listening and hitting me up, letting me know what was going on when they did the conference yesterday we're talking about Harmony Montgomery. That is a case that we are following. We started following it a long time ago. I see you, Soldier Girl. I see you in the building. All the warriors is in the building. Yes, amen. Thank you, guys. If you see them on YouTube and they're in blue, they're for you, you guys. Don't be afraid of them. They'll help you to navigate through what's going on in this social media. You make a mistake or something, they're going to try to catch it and just let you know. Anyway, Harmony Montgomery is one of the babies that we've been wanting to know what's going on and who's following her, who's looking for her, and what's going on. They had stopped the searching. Well, not really stopped searching, but there was no information. What had happened, the mother lost her children to the father back in like 2018 from substance abuse, and she was trying to get her life together. She lost her kids to the dad. He wanted Harmony. Harmony is blind in one eye, legally blind in one eye. But maybe he wanted the daughter, some people said, because he loved her or he didn't want her to be in the system. And maybe he wanted her for the money because she comes with a check. She's already disabled. You guys understand what I'm saying? So anyway, the mother was in some kind of recovery rehabilitation center, getting her life back together, because we all make mistakes. We all get into stuff and it's hard to get out of. When she got herself together, or barely got herself together, two of her kids, which I don't know. I think I may be wrong, but they might be twins or they're not twins or whatever. They were adopted to a couple. And they're two men and they're married. And they wanted Harmony also, but they would not let her be adopted. Well, they gave Harmony back to the dad. Okay. If you don't know the story, that's why I'm going over a little bit of the overview with you so you can kick in and understand and conversate and give us feedback of what you're thinking about this case. So anyway, the mother gets out of this rehabilitation drug facility, doing well. She wants to see her child. The family won't let her see the kids. Well, the kid, because remember, the two boys are adopted. They won't let her see the kid. The father will not let her see Harmony, and they done moved. They won't ask no questions. The family's not talking to her and everything. So what did the mother do? What mothers normally do. She goes writing letters to the news. She's writing letters to the mayor. She says, hey, my daughter's missing. Nobody's wanting to tell me where she's at. Yeah, I lost custody, but still, I should be able to probably still see my child. She lost custody to the father, not to the state. So she's not getting no visitations. They thought that she was just going to just walk away and leave because, when people already got a history of like drug or abuse or something, these are the people that people take advantage of. Anyway, she wrote the letter to the mayor. The mayor jumped right on it. Millie Mill says, I haven't heard about this case. Well, okay. You've been missing in action because it's been happening. She's a pretty little girl. She got blonde hair, blue eyes. I think, how old is she? Family, how old is she? I think she would be 8 today. She's been missing since, we just found out that she's been missing just this year as the Cody case was happening. We found out this little girl been missing, and they said she's been missing. Well, the mother stated today she's not only missing, she been gone. She was 6. Okay, she was 6 when she came up missing, so she would be 8. Thinking she would be 8, turning 9 this year. Thank you, family. Thank you. She would be 8, turning 9. So she's in the New Hampshire area. It's not a big area, it's a small area. They checked where the father was living and they couldn't find her. Their father and the stepmother was getting food stamps for this child and a little check or whatever. They arrested her. Then they released her. Then they arrested her again. And she was supposed to be going to the courthouse every day, I guess, just checking in. That was part of her release sentence or the things that she needed to do. I think they just wanted to make sure they can keep an eye on where she at. For some reason, she didn't do something well. They arrested her again. We talked about that. And I didn't look into it anymore. I guess she was out because I was talking to a family member this morning. And they was like, no, they had to go and arrest her. They couldn't find her or something. And I was like, she's not arrested now? And she was like, no. I was like, oh, well, that's because we hadn't kept up with it, because when they arrest somebody and release them, they don't tell the news everything, but I guess she was released. Anyway, so this is how the story goes. If you guys don't know, so they made an announcement yesterday, press release. It was they did a press conference in front of everybody. It was breaking news. This phase of the investigation, they say Harmony is deceased. They've got biological evidence that she is deceased. Broke a lot of people's heart, you guys. And I'm kind of glad we didn't cover as much. And the reason why I say that is because every time when we hear those words that, they presume to be deceased and things of that nature, it tears at you. All right, Soldier Girl, let us know. So anyway, this little girl is in the but New Hampshire area. All of these areas is up east, you guys. I don't know what's going on up east. I don't know. So it says a girl who was missing for 2 years before the police even found out appears that she had been killed in late 2019. That's what they said at the press conference yesterday. It says prosecutors said Thursday a tragic turn in the saga that has commended the attention of New Hampshire residents for months and prompted a widespread circulation about the child's fate. They was hoping to bring this child home. The mother said maybe he even sold her. She thought that maybe he sold her because he's the type of man that wants money, because he had a drug addiction. He was addicted too. So police have been looking for Harmony Montgomery, who was 5 when she went missing, since late last year. I'm reading it now. She was 5 when she went missing late last year. And when her mother said the girl was supposed to be in Harmony's father's care, the search has now led officials to conclude that the girl was murdered. You guys understand what I just said? They saying she was murdered in Manchester, New Hampshire in early December 2019, 19, 20, 21, 22. That gives us 3 years. She was 5 when she came up missing. 3 years make her 8. Okay. Although her remains have not been found, said New Hampshire Attorney General, at this point, while Harmony remains have not been yet located, we do have multiple sources of investigative information that including just recently, you guys remember they went to one of the old homes that Harmony and her father and the stepmother lived in, that one of the family members said, hey, you guys really did not look into that home really well. Well, somebody else was living in the house. Actually, there was 3 people that lived in the house within the the existing late last couple of 2 years. They went in there, they pulled out a refrigerator. Can you just imagine you had food in your refrigerator and they done kept this? This is what people are doing now. When they do something to a child, they're putting the child on ice, the refrigerator, the freezer, the washing machine. They're hiding, they're learning as they go how to cover up. They're getting smarter. The people that's doing damage is now getting smarter. So it's going to take, this is why we're not finding these kids, because they're watching TV, they're playing these games, and they're learning how to cover up what's going on. So it says they have, including just recently confirmed biological evidence. Biological, you guys know what biological means. That means they got a match. That blood or whatever, it can be things like pieces of body parts or whatever, but mainly is blood is what they're talking about. But we don't know what all was in that refrigerator. But they must have stuck the child in there at some given time and know that and that's why when you go move into these new homes and they new to you and they ain't new to somebody else, and I know you may have a refrigerator and stuff, but go in there and clean it out with some Clorox and some Lysol or something, because you don't know what was in that refrigerator before you. It may look clean just because ain't nothing in it and it's new to you, but it ain't new to nobody else. Okay. So they concluded, he told reporters that the officials did not provide any other details in this press conference, which was yesterday. Yep. And biohazard blood, etc. Everything goes in cycle. People used to do that years ago. Whoa, the law have to become stricter so these evil people will think twice. Yes, Mary. Body fluids also. Yeah, it could be body fluids in there that they done provided. And, but I mean, after the child been gone and nobody knew, because guess what happened? Everybody, and I get it, I understand. We were in a pandemic. Everything shut down. They didn't want nobody going to the store. You couldn't go to the courthouse. You couldn't go to the hospital. I mean, they were like, it's got to be serious. Nurses, we needed to have certain paperwork to let us, if we get stopped, if it got really, really serious. And some places it did get serious where they just didn't let people just run around getting gas, going to the store, going shopping, going bowling, going to the park, going to the beach and all this other stuff. No, stop. Don't do that. You're affecting other people. No, I'm not. In some countries, you would got arrested. But here in the United States, we voted basically to don't shut the Americans down. People's businesses was going under. So everybody was like, come on. But at this time, when this child came up missing, guess what? If the court shut down and nobody looked to see where this child was at and where they moved and went to the home to see if she had a really clean house and environment the square footage of the home was right. Nobody checked. All these kids that's in the system, nobody was checking on them because you know what? You couldn't pay somebody to be going to somebody's house. And all of these children now that's came up missing, or we didn't know where this was at or that was at, we're seeing the backlash of that. You guys understand? I know everybody understand. Some people don't clean and now putting bodies in fridge. Exactly. So they say here, including whether they have identified a suspect or person of interest, they did not answer any of those questions about what they said is now a homicide investigation. It is now a homicide. So they done did all the investigation. They know that they believe, without a doubt, they got biological evidence that the child could not remain alive with what evidence they have. They did not tell us what the evidence is, but they did say this is a homicide investigation. Okay, no one has been charged with her disappearance. The father is in jail on different charges, okay? The case has, and I can't remember what those charges is and if he's still in there, but let's keep on going. The case has raised questions about the child's welfare system in Massachusetts, where Harmony lived before a judge transferred her in the custody of her father in New Hampshire. And you know, when you go from one town or state to another, they're supposed to come in and do evaluation of what's going on, right? Because that's why we got all of these systems hooked up. These people make really good money. They really do. I'm just telling you. But here's the thing. Something broke down. Everybody want to say it was the COVID thing. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying they're overworked, underpaid, and nobody checks to see. Some people, they just write on there, oh yeah, the child did very well, or they made a call. How is Harmony doing? Harmony's doing well. Then they write on their paperwork, yeah, Harmony is thriving in the, the system and everything's well. Nobody checked to see what was going on. I told you guys this a while back. I really did. I told you guys. They failed to prioritize her safety. That's what I want to say. They did not check to see if this child was okay. And we don't even know how he got this little girl. Yes, they were getting a free check. They gave the child to the father and did not check to see if she was okay. I told you guys, and I knew it was across the board. Some people was like, well, it worked for me over here and it worked for me over there or whatever. But SP, you don't know what you're talking about, because there are good people that is fostering kids and adopting kids, but there is a majority, and I'm going to say this, that does it for the other reason. And I'm not saying it's a bad reason. Getting a check is not a bad reason to take care of a kid. Because guess what? To take care of kids, you do need money. And the more money you get, the better you can do the job. But some people get the money and don't take care of the kid. They think that's their job, and the job becomes the kid, and they don't love on the kid. They're not giving the kid love. And they need to probably look at the people that they're allowing to get the babies. Exactly. Babies for the benefits. Yeah. Babies for the benefits. But you know what, though? Some people do it for the right reason. And sometimes you got to give people money, because you can't have all the kids in a orphanage. We don't even have orphanages now. We have children homes, and those kids we're trying to reunite them kids back home to their parents. Some parents may not want their kids back because they can't control them. You know what I'm saying? Or they can't provide for them, or they're stuck in their bad situation with the drugs and whatever. So it's probably best that the kid remain where they have them. I meant the CPS workers are getting a free check because they are not doing their job. Some of them are. Some of them are not. It's just like, just like, any office, police, some of them are good, some of them are not. It just seems like there's a lot of kids are coming up missing. And the reason why they're coming up missing is because people are not checking the people that, it's almost like the police need to have a police to police the police. People need to check the people that is supposed to be checking on these kids and making sure. Now, I'm not saying being, like I'm a type of person that you can mess up, you know what I'm saying? And you can make mistakes and things. But if your heart is in the right place and you're trying to do the right thing, okay, don't put that person to the side, because a lot of good people may not have a home. And maybe we just need to look for the people that wants to do a good job, that may not have the money, and put them there, instead of thinking the best place for a kid is where there is somebody that just got an extra bed. You guys understand what I'm saying? Like, make them go to classes. If it's going to be like a job to them, make them go to classes and make them check in with the license with the child that they are getting paid, and account for some of the things. Don't make it where you got to buy shoes and you got to buy this type of food for the kid or whatever. But you're going to have to show did you pay rent? Because we don't want to give you a kid and you don't have a home next week, and it all, you know what I'm saying? Or you don't have the electricity on, or you don't have your water on. And just like Jacqueline and Trezell, they went from an apartment to buying a house. Nobody got a job, to a nice brand new vehicle that looks, brand new, better than my vehicle, better than you guys' vehicle. And nobody's working. They just got these extra kids. They got their 2 kids, and then they done adopted and got 4 other kids, and they living high off the land. You see, that don't work, because see, the kids, they're checked, and look what happened. The kids are missing. Classic and Sincere is missing, and they're still missing, and they already presume those kids to be deceased. Okay, on the Cody Bigsby case, they already presumed Cody to be deceased. And he wasn't even with no adopted parents. He was with the biological father, and they're missing. I had to take a class for DES to pay me to babysit my own family. Good. I think we all should take class in Texas. Take a class. It keeps you. I think it was Harmony's father's girlfriend who passed away. Yes, it was. It was the girlfriend, not the ex-wife, the girlfriend. She was found in the hotel room. I think it was on an overdose. Hey, Anita, how you doing? Hey, Phyllis is in there. You're so right. More check and balances needed. However, there's such a shortage of workers and children advocates. Okay, so protect the kids. Kids matter. All right, Joyce is in the building. How you doing, Joyce? What about Summer Wells? I haven't been following that case. I've been just on my own leisure time watching what's going on. I quit following it after it started getting into the gossip phase. I followed it, hoping and praying that the child came up. But, I just look at it like this, you guys. And you're right, Miss Philly G. Summer Wells is a part of that equation where children coming up missing. There's other children. But, the classes are good, but still not enough checkups. Yeah, the classes is good. First of all, just like when I adopted my niece, I had to go to class for 17 weeks. But you know what? I knew what I was going to do. So I didn't wait for somebody to tell me to do it. I went and done it. And when it came up, guess what? Because I was going to adopt or foster parenting. When it happened, I was already there. Jennifer Nobles, Sugar Mama done came in the building. Tracy in. All right, Miss Didi is in here. Everyone living off of these checks for the missing kids. Yeah, kids is money. You're going to get money when you adopt or foster these kids. Not all the time. When they come to the biological families, like it's like my niece, in every state, the laws and the rules and the regulations change. In the state of Kansas, you guys, let me tell you, if you adopt a family member, it does not come with a check. If you foster the child, it comes with a check. But maybe that child is not up for fostering anymore. They've taken, like on my niece, she could only be foster child for 2 years. The woman that foster parent, my niece, when the check was done, she wanted to adopt my niece. And they would have continued giving her a check since she was already there at the beginning. But since a family member like myself came into the equation, this is what they said. You don't get no monies with her. No check comes with her. The foster parent before was getting $600 a month, one child, my niece. I wasn't trying to stop her from getting a check. I just didn't believe that if something terrible happened, my niece was going to be okay. Like, I didn't want her to come up missing. I didn't want her to have any mishandling sexually towards her. I didn't want her to feel like nobody cared about her and we wasn't looking for her or we found her. We didn't even know she existed until we got a phone call. And when we got a phone call, I told you guys from day one, I was like, I've got 2 kids. I don't need no more. But then I felt like I had to take a parenting class for my stepkids. Good. And the classes is good. And you know what? When I went to those classes every Saturday, 17 weeks, about 4 or 5 months, I was tired, but I learned some things. You think you know it all because you're already a parent or, you read the books or whatever. But when you're bringing in a child that is not biologically yours, we really don't know what we're getting ourselves into. Now, do we? Until years and time pass. We now know what to do and what not to do. It'll be a little bit too late, and you do make mistakes. And you just don't want that kid to feel neglected, different, or needing anything. And you can't fulfill the child with everything. You can't, because the child ever finds out that they are adopted or you're not the real mother, they are going to feel some kind of way. And you have to go to school to understand how they're going to feel so you can let go and let them find their parents, let them love on their biological, no matter how much it hurts you. And you have to know that it's not about you. As good as a job you did and all the, you missing things and you separate yourself and to secure this child to grow up and be something, and you quit dating, you quit letting certain people come to your house because you got this girl or this baby or whatever, and you're just trying to raise this child up to find out that this child wants to know their true mother and father. So back in the day, I remember when women would have kids and the fathers would leave them, and the father would always say they really didn't worry about it because when the child get older, the child's going to come and look for me and find me. And then I can be a good parent or whatever. And then they go on with their life and have different families and raise the kids or try to raise the kids on the next time and things of that nature. And then kids are being raised with one parent. Exactly. The children needs love. Here's the thing, you guys. They say that even if you do a good deed, just remember the Lord sees it. They may not see it down here. The child may not see it. The sacrifice. That's the word I was trying to remember. Thank you, Soldier Girl. You got sacrifices raising kids. And trust and believe the world will probably not see your sacrifice to raise these kids and help your family member and help your kids, because your kids done made some terrible decisions, and now these grandmas is raising the kids, another whole set of family. Let me finish reading. It says, I know that over the past 8 months that there has been many decisions, speculations, and questions. See, I told you this case came up just a little bit right before Cody Bixby case. I think it was a little bit around about December. And there have been many discussions, speculations, and questions relative to where the system failed, Harmony. But it said Thursday and in the news conference, I myself continue to share the same concerns and still have many remaining questions. However, the homicide of this little girl rests with the person or the persons who committed this horrific act. I wonder who said that. She went missing 2 years before police found out. Her father is now charged with assault. Oh, wow. I didn't know the father is charged with assault, just assault. Blair Miller, the adoptive father of Harmony brothers, said his family will always question why decisions were made to reunite Harmony with the father and not to require visits with her brother. Had those visits been in place and the siblings' relationships been protected as the law requires, we would likely be sharing a much different story and outcome. After authorities realized in December that Harmony was missing in New Hampshire, prosecutors charged Harmony's father, Adam, with second-degree assault, 2 counts of endangering a child's welfare, and interfering with custody. Okay, now think about these charges real quick. Okay, so they charge Harmony's father already with second-degree assault. That's because his brother, Harmony's dad, Adam's brother, Kevin, said that he has seen him hit Harmony. So that's where they got the second-degree assault. 2 counts of endangering a child's welfare. This is why I say if you pay attention to what's going on and how this case is, when it comes to the Cody Bixby case, I'm letting you guys know there could be more charges. The charges is, I don't believe, are done, because I can see that they can charge him with endangering children. I haven't seen that charge yet, but endangering a child's welfare, I that could be a charge. And then interfering with custody, I don't see that, because he had custody and the mother do still have rights to visit. Okay, so let me see this. Let me take this over here because it's trying to do something. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, so let me tell you what it says. It says, and then 2 counts of endangerment of a child's welfare. The family should have been speaking up for Harmony while mom was incarcerated. Exactly. The mom wasn't incarcerated. Was she incarcerated, Didi? I think at one time she was, and then I guess you're right. And then she went into the the drug rehabilitation place. But it says here that a relative had allegedly seen Harmony with a black eye and told police that Harmony had admitted to hitting Adam Montgomery had admitted to hitting her in the face. I bashed her around this house, Montgomery told his uncle. According to court records, he has pleaded not guilty to the charges and is being held in jail. Oh my goodness. Yes. She's the reason why they started looking for her. Yeah, I understand that, Didi. I understand she's the reason. You probably missed the first half of what we were talking about. We explained it. Shame on him. Sorry to say, all this care about is the money. They don't even care about the children. Yeah, but here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing. And I'm going to ask this question because, here's the thing. I know you did because we went over that. But I'm glad that you were following this case because somebody came in late too so they could see your comment. And that's good. Yes. But here's the thing, you guys. There's a system set up where they're supposed to have all the answers to these children that is in these bad situations, to place them somewhere. If you take them from one place, and I'm speaking because of the classic and sincere case, the California City Boys. If you take them from one place, where do you put them? You at least they tried to reunite them with the biological parent, which is the father. He probably was the problem all at the get-go. Even though mama had a problem, and she not saying she didn't make no mistakes. The mother, you know what? When mothers come out like that, and she said, I'm sorry, I did. When the mothers come out like that and say, I messed up, I wasn't the best mother, I had a problem, and I lost my kids, but I worked hard to get myself back together. Just so I, make sure my kids is in the right places or whatever. She didn't, just because she was on drugs didn't mean she didn't love her kids. She loved her kids so much, it helped her get herself together. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes that. I've never been in that situation before, but being addicted on something is very hard. It doesn't mean you don't love your kids. It just means that control of that drug got your mind thinking that that's what you want to get by. She says, we fall down, but we get up. Exactly. These mothers that get back up, no matter how they get up, reach your hand out to them. Some of them make it. Here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you. And I know a lot of you in here understands what I'm saying. I can't tell you I've been in that situation because, like I said, I just never have. I tried the marijuana when I was younger and it just didn't fit well. So that was the end of that. But had I know it's a very addictive drug. People be like, oh, marijuana's fine. Oh, is it? Is it? Because back then everybody wanted to say it, it's part of the earth. It's green. It's part of Mother Nature and all this other stuff. But it leads to getting that fix, that high, and then you go off into other things. And you go off into other things that you can't handle. And then now your kids is part of the equation of losing them, not doing the right thing for them. And, you always taking risks. Oh, let me just go up the street and get this. Oh, let me do this. Now I'm mad at the kids because I want to get this high and the kid is crying. And now you're hitting the kids a little bit harder and a little bit longer. And you just want some rest. So you want some sleep. You're mad. Da-da-da-da-da. It could be all kind of things. You know what I'm saying? You want to leave and now you've got this child. The check only come once a month. Once you go through that check and you still got that kid that wants to eat and tearing up stuff and playing in water and you know what I'm saying? Exactly. I'm just telling you guys. I'm just telling you. I'm not judging anybody. I'm just telling you this is how it works. And I remember being, growing up, so many people, when I was growing up, was like, let me tell you, if you really look back now in your life, like the people was raised with, 99% of them did marijuana or drinking. That was the thing to do. If you didn't do it, you was a square. I was a square. People called me, she's a square, SP's a square, she's a square. You know, because I can party and dance and I'm okay. I don't drink, I don't do the high, but I party with these people. And they had a whole bunch of fun, you guys. They had a whole bunch of fun. When I say a whole bunch of fun, every time I turn around the next day, it was like, did you see such and such? And they fell. And did you see such and such? She got in a fight and they cussed such and such out and stuff. And at some point in my life, I felt like a fish out of water. I just didn't fit in. I didn't fit in with everybody because I didn't do what everybody did. You guys understand what I'm saying? And now I see these same people, some of them, most of them's deceased, my age, and they're gone. They're dead. If it wasn't some drugs take them out, they made a bad decision and it led to that. She said, you must be a square in a circle or something, because that's not for me neither. And Jobin did not tell me anything on my grandbaby, so I know about all of this exactly. And I remember I was not accepted, really, and that's why sometimes I took advantage of a lot of people. When I say advantage, like their mind wasn't set right. They wanted to get high and drink and all this other stuff. And as we grew up, I didn't have problems keeping my kids at all. I used to take my kids to my mom's house or to the babysitter, and that's it. But the girlfriends that like I said, we would go out and party and stuff. And they'd be like, girl, I was high, and they smell it. They'd be like, I got the Chinese eyes because, and I'm eating up everything. I got the munchies. I just felt like, wow, this is kind of weird that I don't get to be happy like them. You know what I'm saying? But my girlfriend, one of my best girlfriends, she had to fight to keep her kids and everything. And things happened to her child because she left the child with somebody she trusted, and so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter whatever you do. There's always somebody watching you or your children. And if you slip, I know this is America, but it's really like a third world country. If you slip in and they can get in there, things happen. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So it wasn't really good to probably do all of those things back then. She said, sometimes you have to hit rock bottom so that way you can come back on the top. They are not happy, usually trying to get away from reality. Exactly. Keep your head up. Gateway. That's the Mary Jane. But you guys, doing all those things isn't for everyone. I went out to the clubs, but drugs wasn't for me either. Exactly, Cynthia. And I thought at one time that I was missing out. I really did. I thought I was missing out. I was this square. And, even the guys, like some of them didn't want to date me. Thank you, Sugar Mama. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. They didn't want to date me because I wanted to work and just come home and take care of my children.
Thank you. There we go. Thank you.
All right. I was trying to look for it. I couldn't find it. But thank you, Sugar Mama. Thank you for the super chat. Thank ya. I can see it over here, but I can't see it on my computer. But that was Sugar Mama. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So anyway, you guys, he got a lot and more to come. Probably, yes. He got the charge right now. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more charges coming, and we're just going to have to figure it out. Hey, Natasha, how you doing? Jessica, good evening to you. So I am reading comments right now. So if you put your comments in there, you want it to be read, please, put a little heart before the comment, and I will read it, you guys. I think the problem is when adults mix MJ with or other drugs, part of it is a gateway leads to that. Okay. Sanja and Lisa T got the dancing girls. Okay, Tina Powell says yes. So I do believe that they are going to come up with other charges. He's going to get other charges. I think Corey's going to get other charges. I don't wish nothing on nobody unless, guess what? They deserve it. That's the way I see things. Unless they deserve it. If they deserve it, then yeah, more power to them. You know what I'm saying? There is actually, okay, now I see it. It just popped up. There you go, Sugar Mama. Thank you for the super chat. And I know I said we were going to start in August, so I know I hadn't been, but I'm going to have to. We're going to have to start in August on the, and Sugar Mama, you be the first one. We're going to start. Sugar Mama, I'll give you this ticket. Because we're going to have to be prepared. I don't know what we're going to do. So Sugar Mama, here's your ticket right there. 938-495. Sugar Mama. I'll put it right there because I got to dump the other one. So just letting you guys know. Okay, we got 7 minutes. What's going on? I miss you, my sister. I'm back home. Oh, okay. All right, I got you. Back home. Lisa, Tina Powell saying good evening to you. How you doing? So anyway, everybody, I'm great. God is able. We got Come Holla at a Sister. She done came in here. There is 2 super chat for Come Holla at a Sister.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is storming in Vegas. Here, Come Holla at a Sister. I got you right here. You got 2 tickets. Thank you. Oh, let me make an announcement for you guys before we get off of here. And the announcement is they deserve justice and a proper burial. Yeah, people are not thinking about it. So Come Holla at a Sister. I got you 2 tickets in there. You guys, let me share this with you. The ones that won in the Christmas in July, all of the cards are out. You should, I can't remember what day it was. I'm thinking it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. All the cards went out. You should be receiving them any day now. So look for them, okay? You get them. What address you gave me is what address I put on it. You get it, you get it. If you don't, we already said. Don't get mad at me. It's whatever address you gave me. But I want to tell everybody, I appreciate everybody playing. We had a good time. We just did. We had a wonderful time. And I think everybody just wanted to be simple and stuff. So we're getting ready for this other stuff. Tina Powell says, thank everyone for the super chat. God bless all these babies. Sonia Watts put in there. SP News Nuggets call in and text number is, y'all know the number. Come on in, Amori says. We got 4 more minutes. Anything else anybody wants to say? Make an announcement now. You know the number. If you want to make an announcement, you can call in. You can make the announcement. You are welcome to join. Thank you. Thank you, Sonia Watts. Jennifer says, SP, will you explain the tickets you are doing now, how much, etc.? Anytime anyone gives a $5 donation to the super chat, we give them a ticket. They're not for sale. The tickets are not for sale, but the donation that they always give on the super chat, all the super chat money goes towards Warriors for Children organization. And what that do is help pay for, instead of me paying all the bills for the Wi-Fi, the phones, the internet, and sometimes, there's a family that needs help or services or something. We can put money on billboards, or we can relocate some people if we have to relocate them. Back in December, one of the family members had got fired from their home. They had a child. We sponsored that person. We didn't have that much, but we put it out there. And that's where that money, so I don't have to sit there and go, okay, let me give my money, because at first it was just all my money. You know what I'm saying? And in all reality, that's why we don't sell shirts with children's face on it or anything, because we don't want somebody to say, you're making money on these kids. No, we're not going to make money on children. We're not going to make money on children. What we will do when they call us or something, like say for instance, somebody want to help in an area and they're being really, honest about it, because we definitely going to, watch the behavior, but they want to be honest about it. And they say, hey, I can do this and I can do that, but I need some money. So, I may need $40, $50 so I can get these flyers. I want to help too. So we can just send that to them, or send it to wherever. We don't send it to the particular person when we conduct business, because we've learned and we're not going to make that mistake anymore. We send it to the business. You know what I'm saying? Like when we got the billboards for Classic and Sincere, we did send money to them one time. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like $500 or something. But then when we did more work with the billboards, we sent it to the business, to the billboard, but we do know that they needed money also. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember how that went, but we always got to keep a receipt. Lose 30% to YouTube for super chat. I know, but you have to pay. Yeah, I get it. I know, Jennifer. I get it. I just, the reason why I don't get in the jest of it is because at the beginning, hey, Eileen, thank you for the super chat. Is because at first I was doing a lot all on my own. So I don't worry about the 30% and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you, Natasha. Thank you for the super chat. I'm going to put that down there because that's how that works. And I just think that, Natasha, I'm going to make you a ticket right here. That something is better than nothing. And, here's the thing. So, Natasha, I got you. And then Eileen, I got you too. I got you a ticket started. Even if somebody gives one or two or something, I write it down. And, because maybe they don't have $5. And I write it down. And then if they come up, here's Natasha. I got yours started right here. And I'll put it right here. And then Eileen right here. And they come back and they might not have it, but they may have $2 the next day. And then we have people that will support that person also. So if they support that person, then they can get a whole ticket. Okay, Jennifer, I got you down. I'm going to write your full name because I think there's another Jennifer too. And I don't want to be like, what Jennifer is this? Because I know that happens. And it makes me feel some kind of way. I got 2 tickets right here for Jennifer. And here it is right here. There's your 2 tickets. And I put your name on the back. And you can always go back and look at the replay so you'll know your ticket number. Because I show the ticket also.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, you guys, we are in our hour. I want to thank everybody coming on in. We will get off into more of that. She's supposed to say doing, not dinner. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I want to say thank you, everybody coming on in. We will get into, like I said, we're going to get into a new case come Monday. And so I want you guys to all be prepared and ready because I am going to work very hard on this new case. Oh, I do want everybody to know, and we may follow this case, we may not follow it. I want everybody to know there's a case that is in the New Orleans area. The woman, what happened was, I guess that she lost custody of her kids. And I don't know all the details, so I don't want to go off into the details. But she went on Facebook, FaceTime or something. I'm in no type, my bad. Nah, you're okay. And she called up the dad and said, hey, this is it. This is the end or whatever. Hey, Lisa, thank you for the hearts. Amari, thank you for the hearts. Thank you guys for the hearts and everything. And then she said she was going to take the kids out. So the dad rushes over there. She wouldn't let him in. She done already slit the throat of one child. The little girl, I can't remember what her name was now. Oh my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful babies. And then she did the little boy. The little boy, the little girl died. The boy is in, he still got some more surgery, you guys. Yes. And I don't think she killed herself. So I want you guys to be praying for these people. Something is going on in this atmosphere where people are targeting these kids. You know what I'm saying? And it is a hot mess. I don't know what it is. And like I said, if there's any more information, we did receive some information on the Cody Bixby case. And like I said, you guys, I will let you guys know. We will not speak on it on YouTube, but we do go over on Petition still on the Cody Bixby case. Just to let you guys know, if you're still following the Cody Bixby case and still wanting what's going on besides, like there's no more court, whenever court will come on YouTube. But the things in the street or stuff, we'll speak on it over there. And unless there's some big banging information. But most of the time, you guys, we do want to stay with the facts. And the facts are there's just no more information on that. I do want everybody to know 2 things on that case, though. Like I said, I'm finna get off of here. One is the aunt is not the wife's mother. Okay? The aunt is not the wife's mother. What else? What else? And the picture with the striped shirt, they're stating that is Cody. Okay? So I want everybody to know there's a woman that looks like her mom does look like the aunt, you know, light-skinned with the wig or whatever, with the curly wig or whatever. But they're two different people. And the reason why the two women have the same last name is because the brothers married women that look the same. So that is the wife's, the uncle, the man, that is the wife's uncle. That's the wife uncle. And that's facts. Okay? So if anybody needed that information, that's there. Other than that, that's all I've learned. Oh, yeah. We've learned that, I guess somebody was telling me BLM is in jail and they got a petition out for people to sign. Now, some people sign it and some people just not going to sign it. But anyway, that I guess he's supposed to be in jail and I guess they're trying to get a petition to get him out or whatever. But it's been very peaceful. It's been very, I don't even know what was going on. You know? Yeah, I don't know. Last time I seen, he was getting ready to go live, and I don't know if he went live or anything. And then somebody sent me this thing talking about free BLM. He's in jail. I don't know. You know, I have no clue. Yeah, I have no clue, you guys. I have no clue. I don't know what he did. She said, what did he do? I don't know what he did. That's what I said. Let me see. Let me see if I can find some of the stuff real quick. I can't remember who even sent it to me. Oh, that's the press conference on Harmony. Yeah, we were going to look at that, but let me see. Oh, I think this person. Oh, Free Black Lives Matter 757. That's what it says. And they got his picture. So this is what, hold on. Here it is right here. Do you know his name? Yeah, I know his name. You need his name, baby? Here, please. Let me see here. They want you to sign the petition. So if anybody is wanting to sign that petition, you can sign it. Okay? All right. All right, you guys? She said, I'm not. Okay, well, that's good. Anyway, you guys, I was just giving you guys that information. That is a fact. And so I'm just letting everybody know that, you know, I'm not biased about anybody. I'm giving everybody the information. And so that settles that. Okay. Somebody in there said, what'd he do? Stalking and failure to show. Oh, he didn't do nothing good. Somebody said stalking and failure to show. Okay, you guys. But anyway, you can go find the petition if you want. You have to come on Precosha. I'm going to give you more information on that if you like. If not, you guys, I will see you Monday at 5 p.m. Central Time. And you guys have a blessed day. All righty. Thanks.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you. And I think up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so right, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling